Sarah, Philippa. We're here today to answer all your questions for our Q&A for our YouTube channel. We hope you love it and enjoy.
So we're going to start off obviously with the first question that says, what are your favourite perfume scents? Now, actually, really good question because we are so particular with smells. Like, I actually, aside from perfume, love the smell of clean washing, don't I? I've actually been known to go up to someone in a queue and say, excuse me, you're using Lenore, Blue Lenore.
Whereas I am definitely obsessed with smells and I will run after people in the street. You've seen me do it, being like, what perfume are you wearing? I need it in my life, and then it's one I've already got. But
we like sexy, like woody,
kind of more mannish, unisex smells.
So, which one do you use at the moment?
I use something called Amber by Le Laboratoire. They sell it in Liberty and you can get it on Amazon. So that's kind of like my day-to-day. But then I have like a special occasion perfume.
Which is it?
It's I always forget the bloody name of it. It's Maison. No, it's not Maison Margiela, says Joe. It's Maison something. I'm going to put it up in the corner.
We'll link it up.
I found it in Phoenix on Bond Street. It's expensive, but the smell is just
I want to try it.
Phenomenal. And since I found it, I've gone up to people smelling it and being like, what's that smell? And then my husband will say, you've got it, it's the one I got you. So it's really, really good. You need to try it.
I swear by and I wear it religiously every single day, and I actually don't feel dressed until I spritz myself.
Love that, yeah, me too.
It's Molecule 01.
The original.
The original. A lot of people do wear it.
New smell.
But I do feel like it's that smell, it kind of reacts with your own scent. So everyone does smell slightly different with it.
Which is quite nice.
But again, we'll link them below so you can maybe go check them
out. Summer smell all the time.
Summer smell. I'm actually wearing it today because the sun shines out. Smell me sniffing.
Love it.
It smells like holiday, right? It's Estee Lauder Goddess.
Bronze Goddess.
Bronze Goddess, and it's heaven.
We've worn it for years. And we really only start bringing it out in the summer for holiday, and it's the best smell. And then also, should we just shout out to the Jo Malones we love?
Oh yeah, Bergamot. I mean, it's heaven. Better than sex.
Better than sex, that's what we say. Right, question number 2. Silly question, but how old are you guys?
What do you think? Who's older? Who's eldest? Well, we obviously know the answers. How annoying that no one can answer us.
But more importantly, if you weren't doing this job, what would you be doing?
That's a good question.
Right, how old are we? We're going to admit it. I am 33.
And I'm 30. 31 in December.
34. Oh god, that scares me. In February. Hopefully we don't look our age. Let us know.
And what would we be doing if... Do you know what? I always have to say, we kind of do have our dream jobs. We love every single day of it. And
obviously when we first started, before we were blogging, you know, we're both fashion editors, we did styling every day.
We started off by interning and working our way up, so
that was a kind of a different side of it, but now...
Right now I think we're living our dream and loving it.
So thank you all for making it possible for us.
So we've been asked which are the best blazers. The one that springs to mind, and I think you'll agree, is the LK Bennett. We've both got it in black, and it's got super luxe gold buttons.
Strong shoulders.
And it's just really, it's a great shape, great material, looks really expensive.
And I think for us, anything with a strong shoulder, when we're looking for a blazer, we really hate slopey shoulders. Find it really unflattering. There's that great one in River Island that we've shot recently with gold buttons that's kind of like a spring version
vibe.
That comes in white and camel. But Reese, I'd say, also really
great for
tailoring. If you want to spend a bit more.
Yeah. But I do think with the blazer, although the River Island one, you can, and Topshop, they do, obviously Zara, great blazers, but I would say if you want one that is going to be long lasting and wear it season after season, year after year, invest a little bit more.
And the LK Bennett one, we've had it for
how long?
Years. It's old season, it's wool though, so it's lasted really well. And you do feel great every time you wear it, so if you do want to invest, that would be a top tip for us. But then if you want just a spring blazer, for example, head to your River Island or Zara, but really do go for the strong shoulders. And we quite like to kind of roll up the sleeve a bit, show off a bit of arm.
Right? Because I sometimes find when you've got too much material down there.
What are the best quality high street skinny jeans? I'm going to put this one over to you because I feel like you're the skinny jean queen. Skinny jean queen.
Am I? Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Florence and Fred at Tesco's, the Contour Super Skinny, I'm going to link them below. Everyone needs to try them.
And they've got them in Maternity as well, which I also loved. I will say though, I did find they came up a little bit long, but I quite like to roll them up at the end.
Or cut them.
Or fray them as well, which is really good. But you do love the Amelie River Island.
The River Island Amelies, which I also did wear a few weeks ago on Instagram, you might have seen. I still love them, but I have to say, if I'm going to shout out, it's going to be Tesco's.
And do you quite like them because they're high rise?
They're high rise, they've got maybe some like technology behind the contour shape. It just feels super skinny, and they you know what, I'm so particular with the shape of skinny jeans. They've got to be all the way down, and these ones do. So I need help with how to dress a bump. So this is more towards you, Sarah.
Okay.
I really dislike all the specific maternity and don't always want to be in stripes. Apart from today, and plural.
This is a maternity, by the way.
Tips on styling a non-maternity dress. Tips on the style of non-maternity dresses to look out for, and whether you should always size up to accommodate growing bumps and boobs. High street tips where possible. Look forward.
Okay, so I would definitely say there are so many dresses on the high street at the moment.
Yeah.
And we've both been wearing the same dress, but I've sized up.
Yeah.
And you've sized down. I think the top
So what size
tip,
are you wearing at the moment?
12.
Yeah.
So my top tip would be, especially with the button-down dresses that we're loving at the moment, a lot of them have got elastic at the back.
Yeah.
And if it's got elastic, it's
Then
going to
you're
be
good to go.
absolutely perfect.
If not, I mean, I'm not even pregnant, and I kind of.
There's no give. I think now at this stage, I'm 6 months, you do need to have that bit of
100%.
give. Or just go, I mean, this is Zara. It's a shirt dress, I'm wearing a size large, so maybe in 2 months' time it might not fit, but now I can do up the buttons, it's quite loose fitting.
Yeah.
So I personally prefer more of the loose fitting styles, I find them more flattering.
And especially also in the heat.
It's too hot with tight things. I forgot something, what was the question?
Tips
so
on style.
definitely say try all the dresses that are out at the moment, because the high street is full of them and there's so many great options. Look for stretch, or if just go up a size if it's got buttons.
River Island actually also has some amazing maxis.
And there's one we're shooting next week. It's off the shoulder.
And it's elasticated
under the bump.
So it's perfect.
Yeah, so for you could wear it at your waist, but for me I could wear it up the bump. And that's what I've quite enjoyed, is finding things that aren't maternity.
Because also you don't want to spend a lot of money on things that you're going to wear for a few months and never again. So.
And I haven't personally been that impressed. Other than Topshop Maternity and ASOS, I haven't been massively impressed by.
I remember that as well.
I just don't feel myself, so I'd rather buy up a size and wear something that I feel good in. It's a good pair of jeans, kind of straight leg jeans. I found the Isabella Oliver one's really good, and ASOS, the Kimmy boyfriend, I've loved. But I think I've mainly been living in dresses, which is great.
It's the time of year, I guess.
And also I've had to size up in my shoes as well, which is really depressing because Kim K down here.
They'll go down, don't worry. It's all worth it.
Right, this is a good question. I'd love to know which you'd say is your most used handbag. Also, what do you wear in your dress down loungewear?
Most used handbag. I'd have to say for me it's my black Gucci. Is it the Marmont? And it's actually, because it's a classic. It goes with everything. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. It's got perfect chain length. It's just
and you can
really
fit enough in.
Yeah. What about you?
I feel like I've really switched things up a lot. As in, I don't, because I'm working still and like out and about lots. I kind of like to match my outfit to what I'm wearing. So
and also, I guess maybe because you're pregnant, you can have a bit more fun with your accessories.
Yeah, because I'm wearing like plain things. So I would say, I'd say my favourite this week, if I can do that, is the Chloe Bijou, the white one we've got, because I really love that, and you can hold it or you can wear it crossbody. So it's kind of smart, not smart.
Yeah.
Although mine's gone a bit grubby now, which is a bit sad.
What was the rest of the question?
What do you wear when you're in dress down loungewear?
So we both, literally, if we're not shooting on Twinset, if you're not in the office, we are totally in loungewear. And if I'm at home, I'm wearing my oldest sweatshirt and my leggings. But if I'm stepping out to the real world,
you kind of want to look nice in
exactly, a little bit chicer. So me and them,
some brands we love.
Exactly, me and them for sure. White Company has
and also I love they do a cashmere mix. So sometimes real 100% cashmere is quite expensive, but I know that White Company, I think it's about £45. They do a mix which is really good, which we love. LK Bennett did a cashmere this season, probably a bit hot for now. Madeleine Thompson cashmere we love. That's an investment, but we have beautiful side stripes, colourful side stripes. I can't think of any. And then on the high street, I think You Look have some great bits.
And Topshop actually do also have some great joggers. I've got some nice kind of lighter weight, kind of grey mull.
And Adidas leggings, the Adidas side stripe trousers. And I think, you know, you could wear them with a lovely tee and a denim jacket or a jacket, a khaki jacket, you're good to go.
So someone's asked us that they'd love to know what's in our capsule wardrobe and what are our essentials. You might have seen a few weeks back we did a total video on our capsule wardrobe, so hopefully you saw that. We'll link that below so you can check that again. But our capsule wardrobe, what does it consist of? Great knitwear,
great jeans, black and blue jeans,
a good blazer,
some stripes,
nice leather
pop
jacket, pop of red. Did you say jeans already?
Yeah, I said jeans.
What else? Good pair of tailored trousers, black.
a great shirt, like a silky blouse that you can wear at work.
Basically just pieces that you can mix into your wardrobe, keep them really classic and minimal, but you can work them in any way you want, but just...
And mix them in with trend-led pieces each season.
So those are our core pieces.
It's worth investing in some of those. We'll speak all about that on the video, so check it out. Okay, so someone's asked us, I would love to hear how you both started your careers in the fashion industry, and if you have any tips or advice for those wanting to work in fashion.
Do you want to start? Should I go first?
I'll go first. Okay, so I went to uni and I studied business.
Where'd you go to uni? I know, but I want everyone else.
Birmingham. And I did business, and I knew I wanted to do something in fashion, but for me, I kind of wanted to have like just something behind me, just in case it didn't work out. So I finished uni, and like you, did a million different work experience, magazines, for brands, for PR, to kind of work out what field of fashion that I wanted to go into. And then I met Mark, who is the stylist on the Rain in Topshop. And I loved him. I used to watch him every day, and I went up to him. I love this story, by the way. And I went up to him and I was like, can I come for work experience? I love
so you to do that. I could just so imagine you.
Anyway, so I went up to him and I went for work experience, and now I'm still there. I love it.
12 years later.
12 years later. So I do all the styling on the Lorraine show, which I love. And then we have our baby on the side. And we used to see each other at Christmas.
Like, walking behind our
bosses, like taking pictures of all the clothes we needed to.
Remember? Yeah, so it's like a million years ago now. And I interned at all those different magazines, and I loved it. And I remember one lunch break calling my mum saying, Mum, I'm not going to go to uni, I've just decided.
It was really brave to do that, I think.
Well, do you know what? It was that decision I had to make. I could go to uni and just do it for 3 years and then try and get into the industry.
Then you have to do the same
thing. And I remember feeling that, like, oh my gosh, what do I do? I've just got to go with my gut. And thankfully, my gut was right. And so I interned at You Magazine. I think I was about 16 or 17 at the time. And I worked my way up from the intern there to then the fashion assistant to then the fashion editor, and then obviously had Alfie last year, and now doing the blog, because you know that's kind of where life's gone now. But yes, that's kind of our path and our journey.
What tips? What else would you say to people?
I would say, as you said, you've just got to. I remember also when I was the intern, I would do all the jobs that no one else wanted to do.
I was the same.
So I remember being at Glamour magazine.
I made so many teams.
And there were like 4 different interns there, and I was used to working in a magazine where I was the only one. So obviously I had to shine. I had to make, you know, stand out. And I remember one of the editors came up to the cupboard where it wasn't literally a cupboard, that's what you call it, the fashion cupboard. It was an office, and the editor said, oh, we need our lookbook cupboard being cleared out. And obviously no one wanted to do it, because can you imagine, it's like a wardrobe that you opened and it was rammed with books here, there and everywhere. And of course I said, sure, I'll do it. And I remember I think I even colour coordinated it. And the next day I was asked to go on a shoot. So it works. It's all about doing the jobs that no one else wants to do.
And also I think now, from what we've heard from our friends that kind of work in PR and still in magazines and stuff, one of the things they ask kind of interns now is, do you have a blog?
Yeah.
Do you have an Instagram following? Because
it's like a CV now.
It's like a CV, and they ask who your favourite bloggers are, who your favourite YouTubers are. So I would definitely say, if you don't, think about starting something on social media, because they can see who you are, they can see your passion,
and they do say now, if you don't have a blog or Instagram, are you that passionate?
Yeah. So that would be our top tips.
So we really like this one. Random question: if you could live a day in the life of each other, like Freaky Friday, I love that. What would be the first thing you do? If I was Sarah for the day, gosh. I do. I reckon I would probably just stay in bed the entire day.
That's what I do, obviously. I'm really lazy.
No, but like until you've got your bubba, and like I think I would just. I remember on the weekends literally lying in bed.
Sleep until like 11:30.
I did.
I can't even sleep.
I wouldn't be able to do that anymore. I feel like my body clock has just totally changed. But that's, I reckon, what I would do.
What would I do? I think I would just have a day practicing like what it's like to be mum, like getting up in the morning, breakfast and the bottles and everything. So I think that would be a good snippet for me to work out what my life's going to be like in a few months' time.
And then we've also been asked, what's what's been your highlight of your career so far, Twinset and also styling?
Would you say, kind of speak for both of us, that in our kind of careers styling, aside from Twinset, that we did go on some amazing trips to places. Through, you know, you went to Brazil, and I can't even think. I went to New York Fashion Week loads, and I can't even remember. We just did shoots all over the world. And
I remember once when I was interning, I literally went to New York for a day. I was assisting a stylist called Caroline Baker at the time, and she needed a suitcase for the shoot the following day. So my job was literally to fly to New York, drop off the case, and come home. Pretty epic experience.
But still, how amazing. We were so young, we travelled to so many places, worked with some amazing photographers and models. So I think that's career side.
For sure. And then Twinset, I would say, do you know what I love? I love the fact that we work with amazing brands and that they want to work with us just because of who we are rather than for who we work for. And I think that's something that we are really proud of, the fact that we work with these great brands, and probably most recently.
And that this is called work.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty epic. And we feel very grateful every day that
we really do. And most recently, obviously, we launched our diamond ring with Lola Rose and Future Dreams, which is probably a real highlight.
We're so proud of, and
just to be able
thank you again for all supporting. Is there a part of your body that you don't like and trying to disguise? And any tips on hiding a mummy tummy? She ain't got no mummy tummy, let me tell you. So
bits for sure we do. I would say mine is my chest area, which I know some girls would love, and I, you know, totally get that.
It's best.
But for me, I always feel like larger with big boobs, but that's just my thing. So I kind of tend to wear.
You don't like anything too baggy.
Exactly, but I like things that are like gonna skim nicely. And I wear very like thin lacy bras, so I don't add any extra padding. What about you?
My thighs.
You've always had it, and you know what? Like, even obviously you're pregnant now, and that's, you know, the body's going to change. But even in your prime age, you always would say to me, "My thighs feels like what my."
But do you know what?
It's in your head.
But I embrace it. We are what we are. We're never going to try and be these super skinny. That's just not us. We're real life people. We like to treat ourselves with food, and we work out when we can, and we try and be healthy. But I would say thighs for me. So I don't love like really pale denim jeans. I would never wear a white skinny jean. I mean, yes, maybe I could and I shouldn't feel conscious, but I would never feel comfortable in it. So I would prefer.
I would actually like to say that since having a baby, I've accepted my body. You know, like I know that I'm slim, but I think that's more in my genes than anything. But I don't work out anymore, and I don't really watch what I try and be healthy. But I would say my body is the way it is, and
you just got to dress the best,
and also be really proud of the fact that you're growing this amazing baby, and you know.
Yeah, so I would just say, and find pieces like Philippa said with the thinner fabrics. I would prefer always to go for more of a straight jean or a boyfriend jean than like a super skinny jean, because I personally think it's more flattering.
Exactly,
and we stick to what we wear, to what we feel good in, and I think that's important to understand. You know, you can't wear every trend.
We always say that if you feel comfortable in wearing it, then that's what you should wear. Like, don't ever try and emulate someone else's style if it doesn't fit right for you, because you won't feel comfortable. You'll want to come home straight away and strip off all your
how many days you wake up in the morning, you get dressed, and you put on something you're just not quite sure on, and then you have a really bad day.
It's not worth it.
Good. So I'd rather stick to what I know and wear the same thing than try and wear something that doesn't feel right, that doesn't suit me, and then I'm just not comfortable the whole day.
Okay, so I'm about to plan a wedding. What is your biggest tip for picking a wedding dress? Okay, so God, planning a wedding feels like a million years ago, doesn't it?
So long ago.
I would say my biggest tip would be to stay true to you and your style and how you visualize yourself to look on your wedding day. Because I know that, you know, like obviously I would have loved to have had a low, like floating dress with no structure and a low back, no bra, but obviously my body couldn't take that. So I do remember going into, I can't remember, it might have been Browns, and I tried on a big like princess style dress, because you know what, I
was wearing you.
Please God, this is the only time I'm going to be doing this, I'll try it on. And I remember I came out the changing room, my mum, it's amazing, you look look beautiful, and I felt like I looked like a little girl, and it just was not how
I think you need to wear a dress that doesn't wear you.
Exactly.
So we both had quite simple wedding dresses, but that's us, and that was our style.
Exactly.
And my tip would be is that I drove myself really mad. I must have gone to 20 odd plus.
No, not you.
I swear to you, wedding dress shops. I tried on so many dresses, and I went for the first one that gave me that feeling.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know that I tried everything on and made the right decision. But actually, it was a waste of time because I knew what I felt good in.
And also, it can confuse you.
Yeah, and also some place I ended up going into and not even wanting to come out of the change room because I didn't like them all.
Yeah.
And I knew that when I looked online, but I just thought I should go anyway. So stick to what you know. Husbands, don't watch this one. How often will you buy a new designer handbag or a new pair of designer shoes? Will you put money aside for big ticket items and do it each once a month? I'm trying to find an affordable, steady way to expand my collection.
Okay, it's a good question, and I would say let's go back 5+ years, and designer bags,
and then we had a few designer shoes which we bought at sample sales.
Yeah, exactly. And then I would say in the last year or so, I guess working with brands, and obviously we have to say that we obviously do get discount in a lot of the stores. And need new fresh content.
And I think as we've got older as well, maybe our shopping habits have changed a bit.
Yeah.
And we have been investing more on shoes and bags.
Accessories. We've always said that.
Yeah, because we wear, you know, this is Zara, that's a new look cami.
Yeah.
We wear high street clothes, but we do like to finish it off with a designer shoe and bag.
And I would say also, you know, if when we do get nice big projects coming in, we do like to treat ourselves, and we work hard.
And we're really good. We always, when we have big clear outs, we sell on our clothes.
We do car boot sales.
You know, when we have birthday money and stuff, we'll save up and we'll say to each other, right, what are we going to buy? You're December and I'm February, so it's quite a good time to then buy something, you know, March time when the new season comes out. But we're really quite careful with what we buy, especially now. We're not, you know, we think about what it's going to be and how much it's going to work in our wardrobes. And you'll see from our posts, the designer pieces that we do wear, we wear time and time again.
Because that's our style. We're just classic and minimal, but you know, I guess the nature of our job is we need to have variations of things, otherwise we're literally showing you guys the same outfits the whole time. So yeah,
I'd say once every couple of months we try and buy kind of something new that we'll feature and we'll talk about. But we do save and we do sell on, and we do give lots to our friends and family as well. So
okay, so this question is from, we're actually going to say Bella and Bunty, which you want to shout out and say hi guys.
We love Bella and Bunty.
And they're also another duo, check them out, we'll link them below. They have asked us, do you have nicknames for each other?
Yes. BF.
What's yours, guys? We want to know.
Do you know how to even start? I don't actually know. When we first met and became friends, we realised that our lives were insanely similar. Our dads had the same names, our grandparents knew each other, we used to turn up wearing the same clothes, we worked in the same shop when we were younger.
We were just our twins.
We would buy the same things without even telling each other. Our husbands would buy us the same things without even speaking.
How did we come to, we must have...
No, so we said like, oh my god, we're best friends. And then now I don't even call you by your name.
No, it would be kind of, like, sometimes I call you Sarah.
Yeah, or I call you Phils or Phils. But we'll be like, hey BF on message, hey BF.
Constantly.
So yeah, BF.
So guys, we tried to answer as many questions as possible. There were a few questions actually asking us about our beauty routine and things like that, which actually we thought would be better to do a whole post on YouTube.
So if you want to send us any more questions, like specific beauty stuff or beauty buys, comment below
and we will get that all ready for our next video. But just want to say thank you guys again for logging on. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And
it's really simple. You literally just click the button below. It says subscribe. It's really easy. And then you can just stay up to date with all of our new content and videos. And we will see you guys next week.